Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to the cruise, amigos. Live from London. We were hoping to be live from the Golden Horizon. We just got message from Martin that he's having Wi-Fi issues, and I think is going to try to send me a video that we can put up because we had a lot of questions from Martin. That's where Martin is on the lovely. Let's see if I get this right. Five-masted barque tall ship.
Cuatro, cinco. Yes,
cinco. It's five-masted. That much I've learned. And apparently, let's see. Now I got to. Where am I going to look here? I got to look here. So if I sound weird, folks, I'm weird. John, I didn't introduce you. Hey, there's John Reitmeyer. He's up here in Crookston, Minnesota. John, talk a minute while I go check and see if I got anything.
I will. And of course, this is what we never know what's going to happen, because we can even do a test run an hour or two or three or the day before, and it'll work perfect. And all of a sudden, a ship's bandwidth is X amount of big. And if there's just too many people digging into that, what happens is, of course, it'll ultimately send like a picture or anything else you want to send, but it won't do it continuously like when we are talking here. For instance, Chillie is on the East Coast. I'm in the middle of the country. Martin, of course, we were hoping to be from the ship. But for us to make this all work, we have to have a continuous video stream, which is, of course, working really good between. See, it's always backwards. Whenever I want to think you're over there, you're over here. So anyway, but so we're going to get some, but so he can send video, you see, that will not come continuous, but ultimately the whole file will get here to us. And then we will get some of that from him. And at the same time, he's going to be available on Facebook to take questions and answers and things. You could also tell him back to try StreamYard, but shut his video off. So he's only.
Wait a minute. Add stream. There is. Hey, there's Martin. We got him through. Martin, I don't know if you heard John, but if you have to, turn your video off, and we got you on audio. But at least we got you now.
Oh yeah, we're here on this amazing ship. Have you seen it? It's surreal. It's just
all right.
Wow.
I have to ask you a question first thing, because that's all we've been talking about for 3 days now. What the hell does it mean when they say a ship is arrested?
Oh, I hope you can hear me. But basically what happened was the ship had a bit of a dispute with another company, Star Clippers, and they owed some money from a court case which didn't get paid, and because it wasn't paid, we got told we weren't allowed to move. So on Thursday evening, we moved from one side of the dock to the other and sat there all night while it all got sorted out. And then we finally left on Friday afternoon about 1 o'clock. But it was amazing. But I'll tell you what, the guys here have done amazingly. They gave us a free bar all the way through. So even better. So they have looked after people on board. But nothing closed. Everything remained open. You wouldn't have known any different, apart from we were still in Dover and we should have been at sea. So, but yeah, here we are on the beautiful Golden Horizon. I was worrying. I was trying to get a signal. So I'm not sure how long it'll last, because at the moment I'll just spin around. Land is over there, and we're using 3, 4, and 5G that keeps splitting around. So if you lose me, that's the reason being, because we can't connect on the ship Wi-Fi to StreamYard for some reason. But I'll give you do you want me to give you a little tour around, guys?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so this is the front of the ship, which, and I'll just see, can I spin it around? Let's have a look. Is it going to let me spin it? Let's see. See, there we go. I'll do it this way. So we are at the very front of the ship. As you can see, I've caught the sun as well, and it's been beautiful, 33 degrees on yesterday.
The wind is much louder from that angle than it was when you were around.
Okay, no problems. Well, here is the wheelhouse. They don't have a bridge, they have a wheelhouse. And believe it or not, it's open as well, 24 hours. So if it's okay to go in, you can have a chat with the captain and things, and we're all sailing. So we will just see if we can have a little look here. I'll give you a little sneaky peek. See if you can. So there's the crew.
Nice.
How fab is that? How fab is it? You can actually go in and have a chat with the captain. It's absolutely brilliant. This is going to be really weird because I'm going to try and show you everything that we've got.
It looks like your audio froze, but we can hear you.
I'm back, guys. I'm back. That was a bit close.
That'd be video. Audio is
so let's
yours.
down the steps. Can you still hear us? Yeah, so
yes.
Here we are down on the deck area. Lots of sunbeds that have been utilised quite a lot. I'm going to...
Whoops. We lost the video, but we can hear you if you can keep talking.
And it is shut the camera off.
Spinning. Yeah, if you have to, shut the camera off. That's sad.
Just can't squeeze
that
it
was
through.
Pretty cool. Right into the while that's spinning, let me throw up a couple of pictures. That's Martin. Martin was up actually at sunrise. That's a sunrise, and he's not a morning person. Me, I'd be up every day at sunrise.
That would be you, wouldn't it? You would do that, yes.
Yes, I'm like that. I'm an early person. Boy, it's just a shame that he's spinning. Wow. All right, so I'll go back and throw up another picture. These are all pictures that I pulled off of Martin's Facebook group. Obviously, that's heading up toward the front of the ship. And here's one at
look
night.
at that. Can you imagine just laying in the hot tub and having all these sails over you?
Yeah.
They make noise, You've been on a sailboat. You've heard the sails that flap, that hard canvas flap is so cool.
And he is still spinning. All right, John, talk a minute. I'll send him a message that he's...
Well, like as we're talking about here,
he went completely off now.
Yeah, we've lost Martin, but he is on the Golden Horizon, and it is just kind of the antithesis of any kind of cruise ship that you might think that you've been on, both in the fact that it's kind of petite, I guess would be a word, but like you said there, the entire control room, rather than being that whole floor, usually about deck 13 or 14, and that people can't get anywhere near on a cruise ship. You just open the door and there's the guys working. So it's just a completely different experience. Now, one of the experiences along with that ship is sometimes when she's under sail, she will list. So you're not going to be vertical all the time. You're going to be over 4 or 5 degrees, maybe, depending on the wind. And so it takes a little bit to get used to that. But once you have that, you are really like on a sailing ship. The largest or the tallest, I guess is the right word.
Oops. Okay, there he comes back. Add the string. There we got Martin back.
I think the signal must be better by the captain. I've come back by the captain again. So we've got a better signal. So I won't be able to give you a good full tour, but there are lots of videos and pics I will put up. So we'll maybe talk about it next week when we get back from Anthem of the Seas, because we're back on Anthem on Tuesday. So we get off tomorrow and we're on Anthem of the Seas on Tuesday. So
does this guy ever work? Do you ever actually put in a day's work, Martin, or are you just going ship hopping, like teenagers?
Now let me show you how Martin works. Let me see if I can find it. This is how Martin works. Okay. That's Martin working.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it, right?
Pretty nice.
Uh-oh, did you freeze up again? Dang. Yeah, you're frozen if you can't tell.
You just stop his camera. Martin, stop your camera and we'll be able to voice you. I think it's going to be okay.
Try talking, Martin. Can I do that from my side?
That's a good question. I don't know. Do you have that control of me, for instance? You can try it with me.
Let's see. Remove from stream, solo, layout, mute, edit mic settings. No, whoop, there he's back.
He's back.
Yeah, we lost you. You froze up there again and then came back.
I keep moving left and moving right. What did you show?
I showed you at work. It was
We'll do as much
it
as we
was
can. We'll keep trying.
that little picture of you, obviously,
Is it over that way? I'm trying to see.
terribly busy.
Just over. There's a massive cruise ship just behind us there. That's the Marella Explorer.
All right, so you know, we can hear you fine.
Say that. What did you say then, Chillie?
We can hear you fine. No, he's not going to talk. Oh, where'd you go, John? John, your device is not connected. Okay, I had to pull you back in.
I was just trying to figure out what he could do is what I was doing there. See, so
yeah. So you took yourself out.
Right. But
okay.
See,
well, unfortunately, that's not going to work. All right, let's see. While that's going on, I'll run over here. We've got Jack's with us. Emily's with us. Hey, there's Michael. He was with us last week. Michael's with us again today.
All righty. Hi, Michael.
Jack says Martin needs a windshield on his mic. Yes, he does. Emily says at least they took care of you guys while being docked. Greetings from Houston, Texas, from Jack. Nikki's with us. Let's see. Missed out on some of the. Let's see. Emily's here. Nikki's here. Jack, Michael. So welcome to all of you guys. While we're not going to get him back. So let's go ahead and we will do something fun. Gretchen's here. Hi, Gretchen. All right. So I'll come back over here. Hey, Gretchen, how did I do that? I didn't mean to.
What did you do?
That's over here. I'm doing that from the other computer, and I clicked on it, didn't realize I had.
Anyway, I got a bunch of windscreens. Is there anybody there that can deliver one of these to Martin?
Oh, yeah. So let's get somebody. Is there somebody in Dover? We could grab. Whoops, there's Martin back. We could grab a windscreen from John, get it over to Dover, and jump it out to Martin on this. Hey, Martin, you're back.
Hey. I don't know if you can hear me. Am I back on?
Yeah, you're back on, and we could hear you all the time. If you can keep talking, even if you freeze up, try to keep talking next time. Nope. He's frozen again. Dang.
Really, if we could just get him to click stop cam down there in the bottom. See, like me, you see I'm talking and you can see my thing talking, but it's not trying to transmit a camera picture. And I'm back. Lake Bemidji.
Okay.
Anyway.
When he comes back, we'll tell him that. In the meantime, now this is a picture. Now, the purpose of them taking this cruise, folks, is Martin's better half, Stan, his birthday was like before last. So this was a birthday it was a surprise birthday celebration for Stan. Wow. So, but this is a picture that a selfie that Stan took. And I don't know if you can read his lips, but Stan is saying, "Damn fool." And this is what he's saying to that. Now, see that the second one back there in the background? That is Cruise Amigo Martin, the damn fool. Martin's not a spring chicken, and he's a little on the portly side like John, and John not anymore, but like I am. I'm just not portly. I'm fat. But, I wouldn't get in that damn kayak. Now, let me see what I did with the...
Emily, talk to us.
We got to watch it here. Let's watch this. Now, this is proof. Now that is Martin trying to get in to get off the kayak. pull me ashore. Pull me ashore. Get me off this damn thing. And he crawls off. I love it. Oh my God, I loved it. Anyway, that was a damn fool, as Stan would say. That was that was Cruise Amigo Martin, rather hurriedly getting off the kayak. Now, Emily,
it's not a kayak. It's a
I'm
sup.
sure
It's an
Emily
SU.
will have something to say about that because she's our in-house professional kayaker.
She says it's not a kayak. He was on a SUP, a sup. What does that mean, though? What does it spell?
SUP.
I know what an SUV is, but what's an SUP?
SUP. Martin says it was certainly different. Oh, Martin, he is responding to us on Facebook. Okay, so now I've got to look over there. Emily says it isn't a kayak, it's an SUP. Emily, you got to tell us what an SUP is, darling. We're dumb. Stand-up paddleboard. That's a paddleboard? Hell,
yeah, a kayak, I think, is where the waist, from your waist down, you're like within the boat. And like if you tip over, there's a method that you can use to flip yourself up. And those kind of things.
There's two kayaks in the backyard.
You would know. Okay.
Mr. Gene claims that he's taking my sister kayaking anytime now. Any questions you want? Yeah, I did put up a picture of Martin saying "damn fool" about you. All right, so now you guys had dinner for the birthday celebration at the captain's table. Is that correct? And they put out a little. John, sorry about this. I mean, no, John currently eats out of a thimble. His meals are a thimble at a time. And I need to find out from Martin, that's a chop of some type?
It's got to be lamb. It's got to be a lamb
chop or a lamb chop?
No. It's got to be lamb. That's got to be a lamb chop with some sweet potatoes, some parsnips, maybe turnips. And that looks really good. Really good.
And let's see. Veal steak, he says.
Oh, veal. Okay. I'll give it.
Okay, so it was veal. Awesome. Yeah. And then, of course, it was Stan's birthday, so they fixed him a little cake and everybody sang to him. I didn't have time to download the singing, so we could do without that. But then there's the birthday boy back out on deck with that just horrible background. I mean, that's just terrible background. God, I'd love to do that ship. Well, those of us on YouTube cannot see the comments made by those on Facebook unless at Chillie's Cruises or John choose to display them. Oh.
That's that. Okay, we can get that done. One more thing that my partner is going to do. Yeah. How
am I going to do that with the pictures?
Those of us. Okay.
Yeah. See, here's what Jack's saying, which I can do it on this computer. So anyway, those of you that could not see, Martin just said it was a veal steak.
Veal.
And that was the answer to the question about what the hell that was. And before that, Emily says that on an SUP, you can go on your knees or stand up, laugh out, whichever you feel better. I would be on it, holding on for dear life and not standing or sitting. And him crawling off, I felt was very apropos. No offense, Martin. Martin can see the pics. Okay, so we showed the one of you working. And again, because of the thimble meals for John, I am I do not want to show you this one.
No, it's fine. But what is this going to be now then?
And that's a full-blooded steak, I'll guarantee it.
Looks to be, but I wonder what's up on the top there. I can see there's some dipping sauce, but what are those? Those aren't taters,
okay.
are they?
All right. So we need to know what kind of sauce that was, Martin.
He's doing a kayak comment yet.
Yes,
Steak and eggs.
He was
Those are
commenting
eggs.
about
Those
I was
are
pooping myself.
yeah. Those are
steak and eggs for wow.
The eggs were done in water. You know, they were what do you call that?
Poached.
They were poached, coddled in water, and that's why they look like those round little things. They're steak and eggs. See, I would love that, except I would not have the eggs.
That is a big steak for breakfast.
Well, you gotta get your courage up to get out there on that SUP.
Yes.
Hollandaise. Yeah, I get the Hollandaise sauce. Yeah.
That's what I get on my Eggs Benedict.
Yes.
I'm a big Eggs Benedict fan. All right, let's see what else we got.
Oh, he put the word lush on it.
I assume this was the two of you guys on the
that's when they do the test to see if you can swim or not.
What do you call that thing?
Yeah, the drill, the mustard drill.
Mustard drill.
Yes.
That's the mustard drill, Martin. I'm sure he's going to say so.
Yeah. And you can see they actually chose mustard yellow.
Oh, mustard drill.
So, yes.
And that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the last one is I just thought it was a great picture of you two guys.
Oh, look at that.
That's the two guys out on the ocean.
Is that not a Christmas card or what? I'm telling you.
Absolutely it is.
That's nice.
So, Martin, we're sorry that your signal went to crap on us, but you have been able to ask. Anybody have any questions for Martin? I'll see. I've been through the pictures, so I can go over now and get the chat up so I can do it without having to break my neck on the other computer.
I don't know why I'm yawning in here today. There must be not enough oxygen or something. Is that what's...
You want some of mine? I'll be glad.
Yeah. Could you hand me?
Send you some.
Wait a minute. It's over here. Could you hand me some, please? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I better not.
Okay. Yeah. We want to keep you alive. So.
Yeah. I might be short on that. So anyway, so Martin is out there. Michael wants to know what's the itinerary and when do you go in tonight or tomorrow back to Dover? That was Michael asking about.
And then he's getting on the anthem, isn't he? Isn't he going from this one to the anthem?
Yeah, he goes on the anthem of the seas on Tuesday. I know that. I just don't know if they land tonight or tomorrow. I can't remember the schedule.
Normally, it'd be funny to have a Monday landing, so I'm betting he's in tonight.
Yeah, that's what my thought is too.
Just a guess.
And this was media folks, Michael. I know that this was all media folks on this particular sailing.
Cow's
Dover
Isle of Wight.
Torquay, Isle of Wight, Dover.
That's more than one cow's there. It's a cow's.
He gets in Monday at 9 a.m.
Well, he does. That must be because it's a special media thing then. Because
this was a media sailing, and the first inaugural cruise of the Golden Horizon with paid passengers sails Monday evening, I guess. And we will have Janine is going to be on that. So we'll have a report from Janine also later on in the week on my channel. And we'll be talking about it more with Martin from the Anthem of the Seas next week. That's going to, it's nice that you guys are able to do this. And John, I hope you are able to do this too real soon.
Well, wonderful. We're hoping just the way it's working, and no more details just yet till we kind of cement it, but we're hoping to leave about the 1st of November and actually doing Europe. My friend that's going to go along has not experienced Europe at all. And so we're going to do a little Frankfurt and see some friends there, and then up to the apartment in Berlin, and then ultimately end up down in Italy about 4 or 5 days before we board on the 20th, and do Italy. Because Henry, my firstborn over there, as I call him, but Henry has been all of these places regularly. He has friends in most of them. And so he said, I'll do 4 days. Let's do 4 days in Rome. I can kind of show you Rome in 4 days. So it's like, okay.
Now, do you want me to hook you up to go see the Pope? I was going to go drink wine with the Pope while I was there.
Well, but he's just out of surgery too.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you could
So-
compare your scars.
Yeah, but they started out laparoscopically like mine, except that when they saw what was in there, he had a more traditional operation, and that's why he's older than I am. I think he's 77 or so, 78, and it's going to be it's a tough recovery for anybody that age. And I think he's in good health and all that other stuff. But when I was in my 30s, I got open twice here, 9 inches along my stomach.
Yeah.
Man, that's a terrible recovery. It really is. So.
All right, Martin, I got a question about your booze on the. They're providing you drinks for nothing? Is that because of the screw up, or is that their policy, or what's the normal drinking procedure on the Golden Horizon? So we'll give Martin a second to hopefully answer that one.
That's a sign, isn't it? When you can do that with your little finger, isn't that?
Little finger, yeah. Boy, I can also do that with my Diet Coke from Mickey D's. This is a McDonald's Diet Coke.
Now, and you like Diet Coke better than Coke? Coke's zero, right?
A fish sandwich from McDonald's was my lunch today.
Huh?
I had leftover pizza for breakfast this morning.
And
all right, Martin says drinks with meals, beer and wine normally, but yes, all inclusive due to issues.
Really neat.
Okay, well, that was very nice of them. Pinkies up, Emily says.
Pinkies up, okay.
I hear you.
But
Anybody have any more questions for Martin while we have him? John mentioned something earlier when one of the times that you were off the air, Martin, about the sound of the sails when you're up at full sail. Is that really loud on deck with your five-masted barque tall ship?
Drink reasonably. Martin is giving us some good advice here. Drink reasonably. What is reasonable?
Outside of meals normally.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how I run up my bar bills.
It is, huh? Well,
I don't drink reasonably on a cruise.
What is reasonable?
See, I always worry. Number one, every day I worry about my vegetable levels. So I always start a cruise with a Bloody Mary in the morning. I go have my breakfast bright and early. I usually have work for an hour or so. And as soon as I can get out of breakfast, which I generally, most of the times, that's when I go to the buffet, I head for the bar. Okay. And I get a nice big Bloody Mary to get my vegetable levels at the levels that they should be. And then I drink bourbon the rest of the day. Or I might have a pina colada as well.
If you like pina coladas. Oh,
okay. I'm going to head for dinner. Catch y'all soon. All right, Martin. Thank you, my friend. Sorry that we didn't have you on the signal as much, but then again, that happens, folks. When you're on cruise ship, you never can count on Wi-Fi signal. So, Martin, you and Stan have a wonderful dinner and a wonderful end of this rather tumultuous cruise that you've been on. We appreciate all the pictures and clips and stuff that you sent us. That was terrific. Awesome. Enjoy dinner, my friend. So
I want to show you what a Bloody Mary can be. Let's see if I can get this up here. Oh, am I sharing that? It's not. Is it sharing?
I might have to add that to the
There
stream.
we go. Now, see, this is what I think of as a Bloody. This is some Bloody Marys that you see, it's got to have,
it's damn lobster.
Well, yeah. If you're going to have a Bloody Mary, you got to have a real Bloody Mary.
Yeah. Well, I don't give me an olive and a stalk of celery and I don't know what else.
No. You got to have it. But I'm trying to get to Oh, here, let me, I'm just getting to it here. Hang on. Here's another one, but are you ready? Can you throw me up there again? Of course, it starts with your Mary down at the bottom. Look, they got a little bit of tomatoes even and some cheese. But as you go up here, look at this thing here. It's got chicken drumsticks on it. See that? It's got
Nah,
too much.
nah, that's too much. That's too
Too
much.
much. Okay. Well,
I want the vegetable level, not the meat level. I get
Okay,
plenty
let's
of
get-
meat
right.
as it is.
Well, no, they're big on meat. There's some peppers and things and some shrimp. No,
Is
too
that
much.
some of that marijuana that you grow on the marijuana farm up there in Minnesota?
Marijuana and Bloody Marys, they mix, but you never take a picture of the two together.
Oh, I see.
Just like you've never seen Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson in
now,
the
see,
same
now
photo.
that's getting there we go. That's getting closer to my style of keeping my vegetable level where it's supposed to be.
And a little bit of protein there for you.
Well, a little protein in that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty good with
Here's some vegetable ones for you. We got carrots, we got celery, we got.
Yeah, now see, I'd deal with that as long as it doesn't have tequila in it.
Well, no, why would you? Oh no, that would be terrible.
Yeah, well, I stay away from tequila.
Well, I don't stay away from it, but it's got to be the proper place, the proper time. That is a frog's leg, I think, huh?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
No, but look at
it is a frog's leg.
I think it's a frog's leg.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get a definition down here.
A Kanakai resort spa.
Breeze, Bloody Mary, some unique garnishes. Baby corn, mushrooms, and watermelon. Well, I think I'm one off. So let's try this one up here where it talks about it.
Sally's Fish House.
Cucumber vodka, blackened shrimp, a foot-long king crab leg.
Ah.
That alone is $20, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted people to be able to see when he talks about getting his vegetables. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, you know why I don't drink any tequila.
Tell me, I've not heard the why don't you drink tequila story.
The last tequila I drank.
Yes, sir.
I woke up the next morning in Houston, Texas, married.
You're being serious now. This is not a
Oh no, it's in the joke. I'm dead serious. The problem was I drank the tequila in Pittsburgh.
Wait a minute.
Now, that was one damn expensive proposition to get out of, I'll tell you that.
Now, it begs the question, how did you get from Pittsburgh to Houston?
I have no idea. On an airplane, I assume.
Well, I am hoping, but that being the case,
yeah.
And how long did this marriage last?
Oh, about 45 minutes.
Oh, so it was a relatively short.
I mean, I got out of it, but it took some money to get out of it.
Well, if you can solve your problem with your checkbook, you don't have a problem.
Yeah, well, that's back in those days. I had a checkbook. Oh, Emily says he told us that story. Yeah, I've shared that story on my channel before. But yeah, that's unfortunately that's a true story. So
now, have I ever told you why I don't drink vodka tonic anymore?
No.
Well, I was working in Winnipeg, and they had a contest, and the two guys that won the contest, there was about 20 of us in sales. The two guys that won the contest got to do a quickie trip to Vancouver to see the Grey Cup. The Grey Cup is the Canadian equivalent of the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, the other guy that won it was totally my nemesis. Roman was his first name. I can't think of his last name. So here I am. I'm on this thing where I'm sharing a room with the guy, and we just don't like each other. So the airplane, we were on the last airplane that you could take to get into Vancouver to watch the Grey Cup the next day. And that airplane had come from Montreal. Well, from Montreal to Winnipeg, it was full, but from Winnipeg to the Grey Cup, it was empty because everybody that was there should have been there already. But there was two guys behind us, and they said, the only way you get any damn service on this airplane is if you order doubles. Well, taking their advice, I started ordering double vodka tonics, right? then we go to land in Vancouver, and it's like foggy and terrible, and the plane took 2 or 3 runs at it. So my stomach was a little bit upset. We get picked up by the Yamaha representative in Vancouver, who, unbeknownst to us then, but we found out later, was incredibly an alcoholic. He picks us up and takes us to the hotel. Now, the hotel we go to is where the Edmonton Eskimos were staying, although they did lose the next day against Montreal. It was Montreal and Edmonton. But that night, nobody was thinking they were going to lose. So, and I don't know if you know, but big hotels in Canada have big pubs, and like 900-seat pubs. Yeah. And Merv had been there drinking for most of the day before he picked us up. So he takes us back to the seat where he even knew the waitresses and stuff. And the first thing he says when we sit down, "Oh, there ain't getting any damn service in this pub if you order doubles." So, trying to be a good visitor to my Canadian country, I started ordering doubles. Well, the doubles in this pub came in those mason jars, with the handles on the side, and and I mean, when you double up the vodka in there, that's a lot of vodka. Yeah. By the next morning, I legitimately, it's the only time in my life that I actually suffered alcohol poisoning. And the irony was, call the hospital up. She get 100 questions. She goes, "Well, you're just suffering from alcohol poisoning." I'm going, "I know, I want to die. Do something." She goes, "Just go try and eat some toast." That was her entire solution. She says, "Look, you're one of 1,000 people in Vancouver this morning. There's nothing we're going to do for you at the hospital."
Yeah.
I don't drink vodka and tonics anymore.
Do you want to share with our audience what Ace has been doing?
Well, we don't exactly know, but normally Ace is out for a few hours a day, and he makes the rounds on the 2 farms here. He's not even our cat. He actually belongs to the farm next door. But Heidi let him in one day, and he just decided he likes it here. But anyway, 2 nights ago, Ronnie and Heidi are down in Stillwater, Minnesota, which not a big thing to you, but it's a very German area. Matter of fact, they sent back a bunch of German pictures of food and stuff that they had because it's their anniversary. This would be the 3rd year anniversary coming up here this week. But anyway, I let Ace out, and he didn't come back. He didn't come back Friday. He didn't come back Saturday. Finally, this morning, I was just coming over here to do the show, and there he was, meow, meow. And it smells like he's been in a French cat house.
Ace has been out slutting around. That's what Ace has been doing.
Making the rounds of the neighboring farms and trying to spread his...
some girlfriends.
Girls, plural on that. Yes. Yeah, and now he's just tireder than all. He just wants to lay in my arms and sleep.
Worn out.
He is worn out, but he's a good... He came back. I was right at the point of starting to be worried about him.
Now, I still want to know why these doctors, all these, I got doctors coming out the yin-yang, but they give me sildenafil 3 times a day. Do you know what sildenafil is?
Echo.
It's Viagra.
What? Oh, what is sildenafil?
So I take Viagra 3 times a day. Now, what I have down there.
Does this help?
The catheter.
Does it seem to help?
What the hell? You think I would even know if I did what Viagra does? Wouldn't have a clue.
Well, maybe what it was is they ran out of the wrong size of these apparati. See, that's Italian for that's plural. Apparatus is one apparati. Maybe they ran out of the wrong size, and rather than getting the right size, they decided to affect the other side of the equation.
I just have not had a hint why they do that, but they do. I take it 3 times a day.
No kidding. And is it a little blue pill, or is it a different shape? Or
no, it's exactly the way it comes.
3 Viagras a day.
3 Viagras a day, and it's actually for the lungs.
Well, yes, because it's about blood.
It is
more or less. I don't know which way it goes, but it's about blood
Vascular dilator.
Thank you. I knew there was a couple of big words in there that we needed somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I take Viagra 3 times a day.
All his life he wanted to try Viagra, and he gets to try it because of this. That's really funny.
Yeah. I still have no idea if it gives you never mind about the 4-hour thing. But
you heard a guy, if you had told me this, I'd have got the clip from, remember 2.5 Men?
Yeah.
And remember Berta, the housekeeper?
Yeah.
That was one of her famous lines. She says, when they say that if it's over 4 hours, you're supposed to go to the doctor, Charlie just calls another hooker. That was one of the lines in her show, or in that show. She's passed on now, Berta in real life has passed on. And I'm sad. I was sad about that. Conchella, what was her name? Conchella? Anyway, I thought she was just a really neat person.
Yeah, she was.
Really neat person. So.
All right. Well, listen, we didn't do what we wanted to do today, but still we've had a pretty decent show. But it's 93 or 94 degrees here, and I'm going to go get in the pool.
Do you have it covered? I mean, what about sunburn?
Oh no, I go out there with my chemo hair.
It's no problem. I mean, you're not picking up a sunburn on your back or your shoulders or anything?
No.
Okay. All right.
I've run around this farm for the last 30 years naked, or as close to naked as the law allowed me to be.
Tell me that's before the city expanded and now you're surrounded by neighbors.
I used to live on a John Deere in a pair of short shorts.
Well, yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And then I'd get hot and I'd park the John Deere and go get in the pool. I mean, that was just all I did all summer long. If I wasn't mowing, I was mowing 8 acres. Well, hell, it takes a while. And then I'd have to go out and bush hog the fields and, just farm stuff.
Yeah.
But I did it as close to naked as I could. So the first couple of days, I was really concerned about being out in the sun and burning, because post chemo, that's that
also is
a worry.
Now
I'm at the point, the hell with it, I just go. I do sit under the umbrella at the table, but I sit on the sunny side, not on the shady side.
Okay.
And when I'm out in the pool itself, oh hell no, I'm in the sun. And then when I'm done with I try to get an hour worth of workout in. I got a little float, and I'll get over and I'll crawl up on the float. I hook my, I have the little bag from the damn catheter, and I hook it over a noodle. You know what a noodle is? One of those wormy things?
Yeah. Is it a blue one, a pink one, a green one?
The bag has the string on it. See, that's the string. And I put the noodle right through there. So the bag hangs there right next to me, and I get on the float, and I can just sun myself for a while and enjoy the sun. And eventually I'll go over and I'll get out of pull the bag off the noodle.
You will be doing this on a cruise ship too, ladies and gentlemen, so we might as well
absolutely. Yeah. What the hell? If I can ever get rid of the oxygen, I'll make do with the damn catheter if I have to. It's good for a month.
Yeah.
I do it once a month. They got to change the damn thing. I don't know why, other than they want to make sure I go through plenty of pain.
Because infection can gather, and they want it new and fresh.
And Jack, our friend Jack down there in Houston, Jack also has been a cancer survivor, as I am. But Jack did the self-catheterizing thing where, he does it himself when he needed to.
Not for you.
I'm too fat.
Oh,
I can't see. I can't see over the big belly to get down there to do all that business myself. If I had the wherewithal to do it, which I'm not sure, but I can't see to do it because I'm too fat.
Justin von Liebig invented a mirror just for you. Did you know that? A guy invented modern mirrors in Germany in 1835. I did not. I just found that out. Justus von Liebig.
Yes.
Well, you should thank him. I mean,
I see that out at Chillie's Cruises is growing hair back. Yes, Jack, I am definitely. This is still chemo fuzzy hair, but it is coming back in. It's just that my forehead has grown considerably. than it
You're
used to
looking good.
be.
You're looking
And
good.
see if anybody can't see that. Jack said,
By the way,
see
I
that
saw
Chillie's
a picture
Cruises
of
is
you on
growing
a
hair back.
basketball team back when you were about 15. I found that on the internet.
Yep. I was a jock.
You
I
was a
played
jock.
football,
Basketball.
basketball. I ran track.
Track.
I ran cross country.
Cross country.
And I wrestled.
Wrestling. So really
I
six,
was
and you chased the girls. So there was six. Yeah.
I was a 5-sport letterman in high school.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, in football, I ran 99 yards one time. Never did catch the guy with the ball.
How long is a football field?
100.
So you kind of...
I ran the whole length of the damn field, 99 yards. Never did catch the guy with the ball.
Oh. By the way, as long as we're talking football, I just want you to know that my number 7 foreign exchange student, Fabian Kleinschumacher is his name, holds the Minnesota State field goal record for a high schooler of 57 yards.
57 yards in high school?
High school.
Wow.
Yeah. No, they said they'll probably never
soccer style kicking.
Well,
over there they call it football.
Yeah, he did it barefoot too, by the way. Did I mention that?
Oh, jeez. In Minnesota?
In Minnesota. In the
with all that damn snow and crap?
No. We didn't have snow yet. It was actually sugar beet harvest was going on. So it was me and all of the women, because all the men were basically working. I'm not in sugar beets, but literally I was the only guy kind of in my section. And they bring Fabian on to kick this field goal. And he kicked this field goal. And I'm telling you, I'm not big into sports and football, but it was just amazing. That ball kind of went up and it just kept on going. It kept on going. And then it got a third wind and it went right between the goalposts at the other end of the field.
Wow.
And all these ladies around me just went quiet. And I'm going, is that good? I mean, they're going, we may have witnessed something unbelievable. Everything stopped. It took about 7 or 8 minutes. And finally the announcer came on and he said, ladies and gentlemen, we just confirmed it down with the state headquarters, but it looks like Fabian Kleinschumacher is now the holder of the field goal kicking record for high school for Minnesota at 57 yards. Awesome. And then it was pandemonium. So I think.
All right, Katie just joined us. She says, hi, guys. Katie, you got to go back and watch the replay of this disaster as we had trouble with Martin's Wi-Fi signal, and he came in and out several times. He has gone to dinner now. He said, to hell with you people, and went to dinner. But we did talk a little bit about the Golden Horizon, which we will try to do later on this week on my channel. And then Martin will be back on Anthem of the Seas next Sunday, and hopefully their Wi-Fi signal will be a little better. So that just brings Katie up to date real quickly. And with that, it's about time for me to go get in the pool.
You should. You look like you need some liquid.
We've killed almost all of the hour without saying anything. I like it.
Wait, you just said anything now? Or would that be something then?
Emily says, Katie, I highly recommend you go back and watch this whole show. All right, Katie, you got to waste an hour, darling. All right, everybody.
Queen wave. I'm going to do the queen wave today.
The queen wave? Yes. All right, that's going to wrap us up, guys. We'll see everybody next Sunday. If you aren't doing anything, come join me 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday on travel and cruise industry news with Chillie Falls. That's me.
That's
on this maybe the same channel you're watching this. I don't know.
Could be. But anyway, you never know.
I do it every day. So
he's really good at it too.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday on Cruise Amigos Live from London.